1000万 MLB 翻訳侍戦士チャンネルへようこそ。大谷翔平選手、古巣エンゼルスとの対戦で存在感を示しました。延長10回、敬遠された大谷選手の後、ムーキー・ベッツ選手が決勝スリーランを放ちます。ドジャースは粘り強い試合運びで6対2の勝利。チーム一丸となった戦いぶりが光った一戦となりました。今回はこちらを詳しく解説している番組をご紹介いたします。ご感想などありましたらぜひコメント欄までお願いします。この動画が面白いと思っていただけましたら高評価、チャンネル登録をお願いします。ぜひ最後までご覧ください。
Shohei Ohtani to get to him in the 10th inning. Dodgers a thrilling win in extra innings. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Access Sportsnet Dodgers. John Hartung alongside Jerry Hairston Jr., Oral Hershiser. The Dodgers open up this mini two-game freeway series with a 6-2 win in extra innings, the 9th extra innings win for the Dodgers this year on a night when really the offense was mostly quiet. They struck out 16 times. They were in an 0-for-21 stretch in this game until Miguel Rojas came through in the 10th with an RBI base hit. And then Shohei Ohtani, Jerry, on his return to the Big A, is walked intentionally, and you were even sitting here in studio saying, Mookie, don't let them do that to you. And you made him pay.
Because I know that's what they're saying in the dugout. You know, anytime you have somebody that gets walked intentionally in front of that hitter, you yell it from the dugout. And I know the guys in that dugout were yelling for Mookie Betts. And Mookie Betts, listen, manager Ron Washington, he was my manager back in the day. I have the utmost respect for Ron Washington. So you want to be a manager in the big leagues, you got to make a decision. You walk Michael Jordan, guess what? Kobe Bryant hits a three-pointer at the buzzer. Mookie Betts, three-run bomb.
Two-out RBI, still a theme for the Dodgers. Mookie gets three. It's the home run. The top of the order did it again. These superstars are amazing. The Dodgers get 6 hits, 5 of them by the first 3 guys in the order, and Mookie came through even though they tried to avoid Shohei.
All right, Dodgers get the win to open up this mini two-game series. Mookie Betts, one of the big heroes of the night, is standing by with Kirsten Watson.
Mookie, you were the difference in this game, but that 3-run homer in the 10th inning, it was spectacular. First, what were you seeing in that at-bat to get that result?
It kind of went so fast, I don't even remember. I was just looking for a good pitch to hit, and he threw something up over the plate and put a good swing on it.
Yeah, you put a good swing on it, and we saw the emotions from you. You were hyped. You were ready to run through a wall, it felt like. Can you describe to me what those emotions that you were feeling were?
Yeah, that doesn't happen often, so I kind of black out. I just knew, you know, they walk show to get to me, and I was just like, all right. I mean, that's kind of what you want, but, you know, unfortunately, it went well.
You said ask and you shall receive. You've been clutch in with runners in scoring position, and tonight you got your hits, and they were on the first pitch. Was that your approach, as being aggressive tonight, or is that something in which you were planning going into this one?
I don't know. I just kind of decide as I'm stepping in the box what I'm gonna do. You know, just trying to get some good swings off on some pitches, and I mean, I know Freddie's behind me, so they're not gonna mess around, and so I'm just ready to go.
But how good do those moments feel just for you, being back, playing this game that you love, and being a part of the really big moments with this team?
Yeah, it feels amazing. Anytime you're doing something to help the team win, it feels amazing. But especially this group of guys, we got a really good group of guys, and I think we just got to continue to play Dodger baseball, and everything should be okay.
I can hear the chants for you, but how would you have described just what this atmosphere has been like tonight?
It was great. It was really good. I mean, a lot of Dodgers fans here, obviously a lot of Angels fans in here, but you know, Dodger faithful travels everywhere, and it was electric. It was electric. That's why I think the energy came out.
It was a big moment, and congratulations on this win tonight.
Thank you.
And that energy coming out from Mookie as well after that blast in the 10th inning, showing that emotion, Jerry, in the being greeted right there in the Dodgers dugout. And you would know, as a hitter, anytime, I don't care who is in front of you, as a major leaguer, you've got this amount of pride in yourself as well. And when you can come through the way that Mookie did, that's got to feel awfully good.
Of course, there's so much pride, and it's never personal, this game, and it shouldn't be. But when that happens, guys have ego, especially a guy like a Mookie Betts, who's a bad man, a former MVP, 2-time World Series.
They walked to get to me a lot, and I don't know how many times I got a hit, but I didn't hit any home runs in the big leagues. He gets that. Mookie, he jumped right into humble Mookie when you get into that interview, because there's an ego when that happens in front of you. There's energy, there's concentration, there's I'm going to make him pay, and Mookie did. But then he gets to the interview with Kirsten, and he's like, oh, yes, it was great. I had fun. It was emotional.
But here's another thing, too. And
He's downplaying it.
This would make
He
is downplaying, but again, and manager Ron Washington knows it. He knows who Mookie Betts is.
Yeah.
But again, it's about picking your poison. You're hoping, okay, what are the chances here and there? Maybe if you go back and play Monday morning quarterback, you can say, okay, I'm going to intentionally walk Shohei.
Yeah.
But then everybody's going to know what you're trying to do. Even Mookie Betts would know that. So again, just pick your poison. I'm glad we're on this side. And obviously the managers, and I'm saying plural, around the league, when they have that type of situation, it's not easy to do. But Mookie Betts did his thing.
Pretty good. He's pretty good.
As a pitcher, did you ever take it personally when the other opposing manager would pinch hit? Someone said, oh, you want to bring him up there against me?
You do. You think about it a lot. But, you know, I just think with Mookie, he and Freddie had tough playoffs last year. Yeah. And I think I see the humility in his interviews, like, my job's not done yet. He doesn't want to point to October yet, but he wants to keep a game face in a way that when I get to October, it's not going to happen like it did for Freddie and I.
You know what I was worried about? We said in the pregame show, listen, it was an emotional 4-game series in the desert. D-backs are a really good ball club, and I thought it might be a little bit of a letdown. Listen, Detmer pitched well for the Angels. They pitched well throughout this game. The Dodgers obviously was trying to scratch and claw, got the extra innings, and I think that woke up not only Mookie Betts, I'm telling you, that woke up this Dodgers team. And I'm telling you another thing, too. What's overlooked, too, Max Muncy. 0-2, should have been 1-1. Still fought for that at bat and moved Edman over to third to set up the inning. Well done, Max Muncy. I'm telling you, that will turn for him and the rest of the ball club. The little things, man, I'm telling you, is huge.
That's what they need, especially in the month of October. But you do them right now, then they can come through in playoff time. Let's head back to the booth. Check in one final time with Steven Nelson and Eric Karros. Carl's Jr. moment of the game. The Angels walking Shohei Ohtani oral to get to Mookie Betts. And Mookie's going to make them pay in a big way with one swing.
Pick your poison, and this is it. He stings you. And there's no way getting that venom out of that stadium. He got it big time. I am so happy for Mookie because so much is about Shohei, and he deserves all the credit of everything that he's done. But Mookie has been in the shadows because of the injury. But his stats, if he was healthy, he'd be right there with Shohei.
Yeah, 62 RBIs, and this is a guy who missed 2 months of the season. Of course, the big story of the night going in was Shohei Ohtani's return to Anaheim. He didn't go deep in this game, Jerry, but a lot of people will tell you the triples may be a more exciting play, and we saw a Shohei triple tonight.
Yeah, very exciting. Obviously, Shohei Ohtani can do it all on a baseball field. Let's break it down. Access 360. Here we're down a run in the Big A. Great job, Shohei Ohtani, staying inside this pitch. This is a breaking ball with 2 strikes. Rocket into the right field corner. He knows how spacious that is. He's off to the races. He sees what the play in front of him. Chin to pocket, chin to pocket. He cruises in for a triple. Outstanding job. One more look at it. Rocket. We're going to put a little clock on him. Chin to pocket. Is that Usain Bolt? I don't know. No, it's the big show. Shohei Ohtani rounding second base, and that is easy speed. Under 12.2 seconds. That is flying. Even Rendon. Brother, I don't want to see you here. Even though you're my former team, but again, Shohei Ohtani does an incredible job. That's a 2-strike swing to make sure he squares up the baseball, gives himself a chance.
Dodgers get the win 6-2 in Shohei's return to Anaheim. Right now, let's hear from Ohtani with Kirsten and the media.
Shohei, I know this has been a highly anticipated return for you. How special was it just being back here where you started your career?
アナハイムに戻れて、キャリアが始まった場所ですけども、特別な気持ちとか。Oh my gosh!
You know the attention of a man behind the curtain.
Okay. You got it. Sorry, go ahead.
大丈夫です。ある意味ふるさとに戻れて、何か特別な気持ちとか感じましたかね。
レギュラーシーズン初めてだったので、もちろん楽しみにしてましたし、勝ちたいなっていうのがやっぱ一番だったので、いい形で勝ててよかったなと思います。
First time in the regular season, obviously playing in front of the team, but most importantly is about winning the game, and I'm glad that we won.
A lot of Dodger fans, obviously here, probably about half, I would say. Just how impressed have you been with I guess, the passion of that fan base and their willingness to travel to places like, San Diego and Phoenix to see you guys.
今日観客多分半分以上がドジャースファンで、ドジャースファンがその敵地にまで来てもらえるっていうのはすごくどう感じてますかね。
本当に選手としてありがたいですし、心強い、本当に心強いなっていうのが、率直なところかなと思うので、流れとしてもね、やっぱり大きい声援があるとそれだけで、違うんじゃないかなと思うので、とても心強いなと思います。
As a player, we feel very supportive and appreciative of all the fans that are, in front of me, in front of the team, and it makes a difference that they're out here.
So you said you were going to get emotional in playing at home, regular season game. Did you have a moment where you got emotional?
ホーム、ふるさとに戻ってきて多少感情的になるところもあると思うんですけども、何かそういう場面っていうのは今日ありましたか？
そうですね、アナハイムのファンの人たちの前でプレーできるっていうのがまず一番かなと思うので、本当に感謝しかないですし、本当に今日ここでプレーできたっていうのが自分にとって大きなことだったなと思います。
The biggest part of all of this is really being able to play at the stadium in front of the Anaheim fans. That was the part that was special for me.
What did you think about Mookie coming up behind you and coming through big time with the home run?
場面で、10回の場面でムーキーがホームランを打ってたっていうところではどう思いましたか？
本当にさすがの一言ですし、うちとしては一番いい形で勝てたと思うので、逆に言えばエンジェルス的には一番嫌な形で得点されたのかなとは思うので、明日に自分たちがいい流れで入っていけるのかなとは思います。
I'm not really surprised that Mookie came through in that kind of fashion. It's a kind of way that we like to finish the game, obviously in a good way. And I'm sure for Anaheim it was a little tough to see.
The Dodgers look to be pulling away from their rivals in the division. What is his feeling about the way the team has been playing of late?
最近チームのプレー、特に同地区に対してゲーム差がどんどん広がっているっていう中でチームのプレーの仕方とかに関して何か感想はありますか？
そうですね、今日もなかなかヒットが出なかったりとか苦しいところはあったと思うんですけど、ワンチャンス本当にものにしてると思いますし、そういうふうにつながってくると打線としても大きいんじゃないかなと思うので、最後の月ですし、最後まで、みんなで振り絞って頑張りたいなと思います。
I mean, today, when you look back at today's game, there were moments when we didn't come through, but sometimes when we get an opportunity to do so, we were able to capitalize, and that's the kind of way, we try to win some games. So I think it's a really good thing for us as a team that we were able to do that today.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto made his second rehab start for Oklahoma City tonight. We're supposed to go 3 innings with maybe another inning in the bullpen, but a 17-pitch at-bat to lead off the second inning certainly put a dent in that plan. Yamamoto wound up going just 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, struck out 3 on 53 pitches. When we will see him next, Dave Roberts will let us know at some point in the next day or two. Back here in Southern California, Dodgers 6-2 winners in 10 innings over the Angels. Let's hear from Dave Roberts with Kirsten and the media.
Dave, just kind of what is your reaction to when you see a situation, Shohei Ohtani gets intentionally walked, which, of course, in that situation makes a lot of sense. But then, of course, you've got Mookie Betts right behind him. How valuable is that just from your side? What was your reaction just kind of to seeing how the whole moment played out?
I certainly like the result. Mookie with a huge hit. And obviously, as an opposing manager, there's no right or wrong decision. It's a adage, pick your poison. That's the great thing about having great players, because from my chair there's always a good option, and Mookie came up big tonight.
You talked about just in the past of wanting to kind of see this left right left, or excuse me, left right left. I think I said that. Anyway, how have you enjoyed just kind of seeing it play out the top of the order?
It's been great, and I think that that little break that Freddie had, I think recharged him, and just being back, through that Arizona series and taking it into tonight. He's swinging the bat really well, taking good at bats. Looks like the Freddie, of who we know, And yeah, just to have Mookie sandwiched in there, I think he's getting a lot of matchups because they're trying to get a lot of left-handed pitchers on Shohei. But overall, I thought we hung in there. I thought Detmers was really good tonight. And Miggy Rowe just keeps getting big hits. And so even that hit in the 10th inning was a big hit that sort of, opened up the floodgates.
What was Detmers doing to keep you guys so off balance at the plate?
Yeah, I think his fastball was back to what it has been in the past. This year, fastball velocity, certainly, in the minors and before he got demoted, was down. The fastball played up tonight. Slider was good, got a lot of swing and miss. And so he was kind of, back to being who he was. I'm sure he was amped up about tonight.
With this stuff, stay out of the middle of the plate. No free passes. He will have success.
And if you're the Dodgers, Jerry, you always talk about winning series. If the Dodgers are going to win the series tomorrow, even if it's a two-game series,
it's a must-win.
You got to win tomorrow.
It is a must-win. You take the momentum from tonight with Mookie Betts and have it carry over tomorrow. But it starts on the mound with Bobby Miller.
Let him do it. I love Bobby Miller. I think this is another guy who can take us to the promised land. Let's see some more tomorrow.
All right. For Jerry, Oral, and Kirsten, I'm John. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Pre-game right here, 5:30. We'll see you then.
今回の動画はいかがでしたか？ぜひご意見ご感想をコメント欄までお願いいたします。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーの最新情報など海外の番組の翻訳をお届けしています。面白いと思っていただけましたら、よかったら高評価とチャンネル登録をお願いします。どんな情報をお届けしたら喜んでいただけるか、ぜひお聞かせください。それではまた次回の動画でお会いいたしましょう。